you, and you thought we was going away. Nah, it's Speak Out.
But let me just reverse a bit and say good morning to the listeners of Vibes. Welcome to the program.
If I stay within my setting as a public officer, as the public relations officer, and I stay just within the office space and do not go out to the public, how will we understand what is happening on the ground?
Still delivering.
We've done a lot, not just in terms of the general infrastructure, but homes, support to farmers, support to fishermen, etc. And as time goes by, more support will be given to Carriacou and Petit Matney.
It's Speak Out Unfiltered. Built back, even better to last.
Let us all strive to build a better country by putting aside our petty grievances and move forward with dignity, being proud of working hard and working together.
Anything that we're doing now, it's futuristic thinking. It's not for the now.
Education is the key in a country's development. That's it. If its people are not developed,
Even don't go that far, no? Just remember knowledge is power. When you know, you know.
that's it.
It's Speak Out Unfiltered.
We're happy to have you.
On Vibes 101.3 and 106.3 FM every Thursday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Do you feel the vibes? Going.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host and guests and not the views of this radio station.
And it's just about time for us to say good morning to you right here on Vibes FM. Welcome to the program Speak Out Unfiltered for today, Thursday, the 11th day of December. Good morning to the Tri-Island state of Petit Matney, Carriacou, and Grenada. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? Well, I do hope that everything is fine. And you're in a comfort zone, as you have always been doing throughout the year. Speak Out Unfiltered for today. The diaspora, those of you on the internet inside of the US, Canada, Australia, the UK, inside wherever you are, good morning to you. Good morning. It's always a pleasure having you on board as we do our Speak Out program every Thursday from 10 a.m. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, good morning. Getting back to business as usual. St. Lucia as well, good morning. Getting back to business. And we are in the Tri-Island state celebrating Christmas season. It's a season for giving, as you very well know. Well, without further delay, let me go over to my co-host of the program, that's Coy, Milton Coy. Merry Christmas to you and good morning.
Well, and finally giving me Merry Christmas early. Today the 12th, and if today the 12th, so 12 and what's make 25?
No, listen.
12 and 13.
Once we enter the season,
okay. So every day,
Christmas greetings.
yes, greetings. No. I just checking there. I'm not saying no. I am. I don't accept it. I appreciate it.
Don't be surprised if Santa Claus comes through to do it.
Oh Lord,
Because he already left the North Pole.
Coming down. Boy, I find from what I hear in the North Pole, a lot of it's been cold.
Very cold.
It's been cold.
So he's coming down for some heat.
Some heat.
Uh-huh.
I wonder when he reaches down to not Grenada, but Carriacou. I wonder what kind of reception you're gonna get are we going to be complaining and say, I mean, different persons was not good, was not a good boy, a good girl, whatever.
Let's hope he's not doing that sort of a judgment, and starting to do corrections and say who's been good and bad. We all been good. We all been good. We all deserve.
I said be good for goodness
sake.
Well, yes, Kim, it's nice, and thank you. And of course, I always look forward to joining the conversation, and we've been part of a discussion that at the end of it should be able to help us to grow individually and collectively, because this is what life is about. We trying to get from point A to point B, and we have to grow and understand what other things happening around us. So, it's Christmas time, and something I mentioned to you a while ago there, and I think I really would like to ask the listeners, wherever they're calling from, to explain to me why Christmas is a feeling. Christmas is a feeling, or is something that you do?
Is it easy to explain a feeling? Sometimes some feelings sometimes you just can't explain. You have to maybe experience it,
But then you could explain it, because if that's how you feel, I mean, that's how you feel.
But when you do the explanation, then it becomes very difficult now for you to explain that feeling. A feeling sometimes, is within oneself.
Yes, okay. So I'm glad, I'm happy that December month comes and the Christmas time comes. So is it only a feeling, or is it something that you do? Do you have to do something to experience Christmas or to enjoy Christmas, or just feel it and enjoy it? That's the question I would like some comments on and reaction on from the listeners today.
Well, sometimes you got to believe that you're feeling it.
Yes,
and it's a season for giving.
Yes.
So we all know that, wrong times like this, we try to be generous to one another, be appreciative of one another, and we go sometimes put ourselves out of the way to show some appreciation by giving something.
So you're saying, was one of the things that Christmas means is doing also, not just feeling or talking. Is doing as well. You have to be able to,
do something, share something, whatever. Sometimes we just share the love, tell someone some nice things about them, or how much you appreciate them, what they've been doing over the years or the year, and how much they
value them.
Yeah, that's it, Yes, and that's a good feeling too, hearing those things coming from people. Yeah. So that feeling, like I say, is within oneself,
And I think that is something that I want us in Caribbean here to really explore that feeling that we have for Christmas, for each other, of course for ourselves, but of course that expectation of goodness and kindness and so on and so forth. It's a nice vibes. Okay.
Well, I like the vibes, and you could see people have a different sort of attitude around this time, They are greeting you in a different way, and you could see smiles, and things like that, and you could feel a sense of people coming together, to unify, to celebrate as one, which is good. I hope sometimes we maintain that throughout the entire year. So this way.
So why cause us not to maintain in the year?
Well, you see, because during the year we have different feelings of different things happening here and there. But usually around Christmas, everybody's concentrating and speaking of Christmas.
They put aside all
the differences or whatever, and everything like that, you see. And let's look forward to celebrating and making each other feel comfortable. And it's just a matter of, that sort of a feeling that we extend to one another. So I like it.
What's Becky say? Christmas is a feeling?
It's a feeling, yes. Yes. So somebody meet you and they say, "Oh boy, Koi boy, thank you so much, for what you've done for me.
Yes.
And I want to wish you a Merry Christmas." They smile at you and maybe give you a hug. You never get all the year.
All the year.
All right, yeah. And sometimes a little token of appreciation, something, you don't have to be anything massive or anything like that, but just the idea of doing things like that,
of appreciating,
right,
each other during this.
And this is the time we all get together and say, let's do it now, besides our personal little things that we do, for each other, depends on relationships, So, I applaud, I like it. And like I say, it's a feeling, and we're all going to join together and celebrate, okay? And it's just a matter of another, 12, 13 days to go on the countdown this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
13 days.
yeah. So
Well, the sad thing is now, after the 13 days, we forget that we even started to count.
well,
Because we don't see time as valuable as what it was
well.
leading up towards.
The thing about it, after we celebrate Christmas, right? Then we look forward now to the new year. So the feelings sort of rolling over into the new year. And and we all around the new year again try to make all these resolutions, and try to be nice with one another. And but after the new year break, like we forget all what happened.
Carnival, Bacchanal.
Well, that's it. All hell will loose, as
Yes. You start pulling chain now.
Yeah. At
Jab,
one
jab.
another. Yeah. All kind of things start taking place, but it's nice though. I like the idea. So, our program this morning basically is discussion, what's happening, anything that you want to speak about today, you can do so, and the telephone numbers to do so, 403-0101, 403-0101, 443-0101, 443-0101, and you can also call 458-1914, 458-1914, and you want to speak about anything today because we are open. Our lines are now open in case you want to call. And to remind our listeners today, the program will be sort of shortened. We're going to finish our program at 12 today. Okay, Koi, you remember,
Yes, I heard that. I heard you.
Right. So it's going to be a short program today, 10 until 12. So if you want to call, you can call right now. The lines are open. And some of the things that's taken place. But this morning, I had a chat with the PRO in the Ministry of Carrier Computing Ethnic Affairs, and she spoke about the Christmas in the gardens. I was so impressed with what's going to be taking place, the whole idea. I mean, I could imagine, like what the kids, especially, with the opening, going to be enjoying. But before we go further, the phones are already lighting up. So let me just hold that topic for a while and take a phone call. Vibes FM, caller you live. Good morning.
Good morning,
Yes.
Mr. Mills.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
Listen, man,
Yeah.
anything better than this is heaven. So I look forward here, especially for Uncle Leo, but not for me. I'm very comfortable. But I kind of miss Carriacou a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
My desire was to be on Carriacou at this time, but because of economical strategies, I have to remain where I am.
Okay.
Not that I would let you know where I am. I am.
Okay, all right.
I'm thankful for Mr. Coy, who has a feelings. I have much more than a feelings. I have you. And I just heard you said that you're going to have a short program today.
Yeah.
I cannot understand. If I'm listening over the last 3 weeks and I could hardly get some people and things like that, today when I get them, we have a short program. But thank you for letting me know that you have a short program.
Right. Okay.
For today. Listen, gentlemen, you have a great program, have a great day,
But
and we are listening.
Before
wherever
you go, let me hold up because we've just been speaking about Christmas, and I know we spent a lot of Christmas in our boy days, together, What do you remember? What the feeling was like back then as compared to now?
Well, I could mention his name because he's not alive. But I remember when a cousin of yours were living in the clinic and we went and saw in it. He gave us a very small coin. When everybody give dollars and cents, he gave a small coin. I wouldn't mention it. And he was a person that was established in the community.
Yeah.
But it has to be a cousin. You know what I mean? What I can remember in my day is Sarinated. I can remember stopping over at your mother's place, and I cannot remember anything other than stopping over at your mother's place.
Yeah.
The next thing was history.
Yeah.
Because I ended up in the hospital that night. But that has brought a change. From that night, from that Christmas Eve night, celebrating Christmas, I didn't do anything evil after that. That was my last evil.
Confession is good for the soul.
Christmas is a time for confessing too, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, but you said Christmas is a time for giving. But seeing that I don't eat anymore, is there anything else you can give? that I can look forward to?
No, we all give
black cake.
Yeah, you know, a little. You remember No, we used to drink.
I can eat cake.
Yes. Okay. What about the black wine? You know,
sorry.
Drink a little bit of that.
Ginger beer.
The wine from St. Vincent, no.
No,
I prefer the red wine from Guyana.
Okay.
Well, the choice is yours.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
But whatever it is, you know, you could take a little drink.
But listen, you guys enjoy yourselves.
Okay.
If in case I didn't get the chance to physically see you guys or to talk to you online, have a Merry Christmas, and make sure that the persons who live in Mount Pleasant, not in Tongue now, but they have an office in Tongue, tell them don't drink and drive. Please.
Okay.
All right.
We remember that, okay?
All right.
And you take care, right?
Thank you,
I love you, big brother.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay. 403-0101. Again, 403-0101, 443-0101. Those are the numbers if you want to call and interact with us. And you can also call 458-1914. 458-1914. Let me take another call there, Vibes FM. Caller, you're live. Caller, come in. Good morning.
Yes, good morning and season's greetings to you both.
Many thanks for
I called
returning.
to complain this morning, yes?
Yes.
You know, modern technology has spoiled giving gifts. Modern technology has taken away the T from gift. So everybody giving a gift. Now I want no gift. I want everybody to know I want no gift. I want back the T in my gift, or don't send me anything.
Okay.
Okay? You understand?
Yes.
You understand, Kim?
Yeah, I get you.
Everybody giving a gift. Everybody giving a gift. And hear me now, I say, if they had to spend money for that, you think you would have get anything? You're getting a gift from... You're getting 25 gifts. Your phone full up with gifts. Gift. Yeah. Some truly phone. The modern technology has spoiled that, man. Take all the tea in gift.
Yes. You're right. Okay.
Okay. I'm listening.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Next caller. Caller, come in. Caller, you on?
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning. Yes.
Yeah. The season is called Christmas, right?
Yes.
And what is significant about Christmas? As far as I know from our boy growing up, they taught me that that's Christ's body, right?
Yeah.
Nowhere in the scripture you see Christ's body was celebrated by his mother, by himself, his closest friends, the apostles. Now, if you're talking Christ, you're talking Bible. If you look at the book of Luke, chapter 1 and verse 26, you will see that the angel Gabriel visited Mary in that month, the sixth month of the year. Whichever calendar you look at, 6 months is 6 months. Then if Christ born the 25th of December, Christ, who everything about him is perfect, he has a premature birth. And that could never be true. Christ would have born in the spring because everything about him is new. New dispensation, a new birth, everything about him is new. A new way of life, everything. And what I don't understand, pastors and priests read that portion of scripture every Christmas morning, and they still can't see. They are telling us it's Christ's body, so it's born 6 months later. It takes Christ 9 months to born. That's a normal birth. I'm going by Bible. Rome, who introduced Christmas, it was never celebrated when Jesus Christ was around. It was never. It's until Rome we hear about Christmas. It's a Catholic saying, and even those who are Christians celebrating it too. The Bible says that God says that we should make no image of him. Okay? Not of anything in heaven, because that will be idolatry. Where you still have baby Jesus. You have Jesus hanging on a cross in the church. And all those images that the Bible condemns, that's what the churches accept. So how that could be true? These are pagan things, you know. Nimrod, not Nimrod, the guy who, Nimrod, his son, when Nimrod was doing the Tower of Babel, a wild boar ran into him, knocked him down, and he died. And that was the time history shows that he was killed by the boar. And every year around that time, in those days, they have a celebration in his death. They used to use the front of the pig, the two front legs and the head. But history shows that Rome removed the head and accept the four legs that we call the ham. And this is not Bible. Look at it closely.
Yeah.
If Gabriel visited Mary in the 6th month to tell her she's pregnant, you're telling me that Christ born 6 months later. That cannot be true. The Bible will speak up against those who go up to the mountain, cut the tree, and deck it with silver and gold. That's the Christmas tree. That's abomination. But it is not for the true Christians to follow. It is for the world. But it's sad to say, much people who say they are Christians, they don't go as the Bible says. They go as what religion says. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you so much for your contribution. 403-0101. 403-0101, 443-0101, and 458-1914. Of course, this caller was just talking, and there's quite a number of different suggestions or maybe arguments too, as to when Jesus Christ was born, the date, whatever. You realize that, right?
Well, yes, of course. And what the caller is saying, there can be some truth in that. In fact, Bible historian, well, of course, really talked about the whole issue about the timing of his birth and so on. Yes, and it's similar to in times as these. A lot of people use the opportunity to get closer, to understand each other better, and I don't understand really a lot of things in terms of one of the messages of this season is that peace on earth and goodwill to all men. Peace on earth. And we live in a time when war is rampant and there is rumors of wars and so on. But yet we spouting out peace. Yeah, and not only that as far as peace on earth from a country to country, but of course from a person to person.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't speak to their neighbors. Yeah, once they speak to their neighbors, I'm saying they just would not relate to them.
Yeah.
But the point is, it's a time when it's talked about peace on earth. So why can't we find peace and live in peace with each other? But we're just pretending.
That's a $99,000 question answer, boy. Vibes FM caller, come in. Caller, yeah, you're on. Yes, you're on. Yes, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
Turn down my.
Yes.
Turn down my
Yeah, turn it down. Yes.
Okay. I am a little bit disgusted this morning because I haven't heard you all for 3 weeks, and now you're saying you're going to cut short the program.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
I thought you were going to start at 9 o'clock this morning.
To do some making up.
That's right, to make up time.
Yeah.
But I know this is a time for what you call peace and love and goodwill to all men and women. So maybe a lot of people don't want to talk politics.
Mm-hmm.
But, I have to talk politics because politics is my next name. I love politics.
Okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Right. Since the rally, well, of course, it's about 3 weeks ago. I have no idea. But let me say this. The rally was a really good success. There were so many people, and I think a lot of people were pleased with it. So I must say, NDC is poised to win the next election by what I have seen on this rally. But I must say, I want them to capture the 4 seats in St. Andrews, and that means boots on the ground, right? They have to work very, very hard for that. And the 2 people I want them to remove so much is these 2 women, the one in the Northeast, St. Andrews Northeast, and the one in southeast. This fella, David Andrew, is such a hard-working man. And I would like everybody to go to support him to make sure he captures the seat next time. Tessa, I wish I was young again to go and campaign in the area for her. Tessa is extremely capable, and I would like her to win the seat as well. So let us all put our heads together and make sure that all 4 seats in the area are captured by the NDC. Gentlemen, I want to also comment on, I'm hearing so much criticism of the NDC by the NNP. Now, when what you call him Diablo was there, none of them used to open their mouth because they know what they're going to get. It's cursing and, all kind of things. They had to march every day, almost every Monday on the street. But they get a government now that is doing so well, that is making all Grenadians proud. But yet still, NNP is only criticizing, and they're not coming with anything positive. And this is a nonsense, because they were there for 23 and a half years. All they did was to build a few concrete roads. Well, that may be good for the farmers, but that's all they did. But now every time they get an opportunity, especially some of the union leaders, they're criticizing. And they must stop this nonsense, because Grenadians have never had it so good. Look at the amount of work this government is doing. This young prime minister is doing. Everybody loves him. Look at the amount of kisses he was getting during the rally. So I said this to say that we have to be careful and make sure that come the next election, I don't know when it's going to be called, but to support these 2, well, I would say many more, but especially Tessa and David Andrew. We have to capture these 2 seats, because, Delma and all the others, they show already. We don't have to worry about them. You see, the NNP reminds me of those ignorant people in America who put Donald Trump in power. The same kind of ignorance that is being displayed. And now, all of them regret it, because Donald Trump is, in my view, Antichrist and giving them hell in America, and they don't know what to do about it because they're all afraid of him. But if they read the Bible, you see, the Bible, they say if you want wisdom, read the Bible. God sent Donald Trump in America to destroy America, and there's no doubt about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because when God wants to destroy you, sometimes he sends evil to destroy evil. And I believe this, because when you look at Nebuchadnezzar in Babylon, when you look at Pharaoh in Egypt, and all those empires that were destroyed by evil men, right? So God is in control at all times, and we must not forget that. So, gentlemen, thank you for listening to me. I could go on and on, but I want to stop there for the moment and give other people a chance. Have a good day, man.
Okay, well, thank you for your contribution as well there too. And the telephone numbers to call 403-0101, 403-0101, 443-0101, and 458-1914, 458-1914. Before this caller came on, I was just speaking about the Christmas in the garden, and what is planned this year. And it seems to be very exciting. People are going to be, really enjoying themselves, especially the kids. The kids is what I look forward to. Vibes FM, hold on. Caller coming now.
Hi, thank you very much, and a pleasant good morning to one and all.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
Thanks and praise to the Almighty, the omnipotent Creator. There is much reason to it forever. I am not one who follows Catholic faith or any particular religion. And the truth is, I don't celebrate Christmas, whatever it is. Anyway, the hypocrisy of human beings, I am human. And sometimes I ponder. I don't wonder. I ponder. I believe the last caller, and I want to believe if I'm wrong, well, I'm wrong, is right. And I think that we are related, we are first family. So I want to give him all the praise. I want to thank him so much for the help, his time mercies that he has shown, and whatever else in life. Believe my aunt, his mother, would have been very much different. I stepped in a house a couple times. I was arrested and whatnot. My own mother pulled a gun at me and ordered me out of the house. And then after that, she had spread some rumors, a bit of property that I lost in March. This gentleman is truly an honest teacher, personality, and whatnot. The gifts, we will probably remember I'm one-footed, but that doesn't stop me. The fact that I've never seen a white from the money will finish on sorry. I just can't afford much of it to really go along. The help that I need, not getting it from neither the Ministry of Agriculture, the Peace Program, the government in particular, and I will always come and saying it. I am being owed by the state of this country. And they are putting me through channels where, because I'm one-footed, I cannot walk. When I have a problem, get around. I cannot support this nonsense that is happening. And so I wish them well, and I hope that everything will be good. Mr. Coy, I've always said, even a phone call could make a difference to make me feel happy, to make me feel different. But these kind of things that is bothering me.
Okay, but the caller knew he was going to get shut off there somewhere along the line because of the time limit that he had on his phone there. So let's take another call. Vibes FM. Okay, we threw that there. Yeah, Coy, getting back to what we're saying there,
Christmas in the
gardens. I think that the kids are going to enjoy it this year because they're focused. There's a lot of emphasis, a lot of things there for them to enjoy. And I applaud the ministry in what they're doing. I think it's going to be a big success. And looking forward to the celebration because it's going to be 3 days of celebration, So it's going to be something that people look forward to. Vibes FM, hold on. Vibes FM, caller, come in. Caller, yes, go ahead, yes.
Yeah, I think Donald Trump, he might get a third term like Franklin Roosevelt. I just got this feeling.
Oh, okay.
Them white people, they're going to put him in their back, man. All right.
Okay, according to the Constitution, he's not eligible to run against.
He's saying he'll be put in there by those people.
Time will tell. Anyway, but getting back to what we're saying. And the ministry is focusing a lot too on the younger ones and the elderly as well. So there's a lot coming up in the season that for us get together, celebrate, and get that wonderful feeling that we spoke about earlier on in the program.
Let me ask you this. In terms of, when I listened to part of the conversation this morning, I didn't hear everything really, but based on the conversation that you had this morning and your understanding, what would you just say would be the objective of having an event as that? What would you consider to be the objective? To bring happiness for people? I'm asking. I don't want to influence your response.
But that's what it's all about, It's a time for sharing, giving, expressing, having fun, marry together, come together as a unit, and that's what it's all about, So they're trying in every way to bring the entire society, bring people together to celebrate, to be merry, and have a good time with each other. If there are little differences here or there, throw that behind the back, And
when I want to pick it back up
next year. we once it's behind your back, is very. He could come back again.
And I know, but of course, if it's behind your back, we have no right to be walking backward. We have to be looking ahead.
Looking forward, but some people sometimes, take a look back. So we cater for that. Vibes FM caller, come in.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey,
I'm doing good.
Hey.
Yes,
good
yes.
to hear you.
Yeah,
how is my uncle?
Your uncle is all right, man. Uncle is okay.
Say hello.
Yes.
I think he's listening
Hey,
somewhere.
all the time.
Wait, no, he roaming wrong the tongue.
You never know. He could come like Santa Claus by you, Watch out.
He look like that's them kayak boys.
Yes.
Boy, no, sit down here. And I listening. We blow out 2 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
It was so hard after election, but a lot of people cry. Me and I'll cry.
Uh-huh.
And then they can just come and you just lighten up the place after you get your wrongs.
Yeah.
And then he lighten up, you get it, and look, the next election coming, we go get that 2 in a row in 1 row. Eh? So I'm so happy for me 2 wrongs.
You celebrating?
It's not one setup not one setup person could enjoy the 2 wrongs, Every time we get to 1 wrong, we get to 2 wrongs, we get blood. I like to tell you, that was a time, boy.
Yeah, man.
Tears in your eye.
Yes. You're right about that. Mm-hmm.
Thank God, we get it 2 in a row. You don't come here today, but watch, he ready.
Yeah.
Just because one man gets 2 in a row, and we come and we give it 2. Don't vex,
No. It's there for us.
But let's cut into Uncle Deacon. Let me enjoy with 2 wrongs, We don't care what will happen the next time. When
God.
it's nice, you have to
do it twice.
You have to eat it twice. So I just want to say good morning. What about Mr. Marshall?
Yeah.
We haven't heard from him in a while, but the last time I spoke with him, he said, he was on a low profile, not as he used to be,
Right.
so.
Well, I just want to say hello to him. I hope he have a wonderful holiday.
He listens.
And all my friends overseas, those in Canada, America, I know they're so cold these days. With this ice they're freezing, we're enjoying it.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
And let them take the ice and we taking we sun.
Yeah, boy.
They're jealous.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing to make them jealous sometimes.
Yeah.
So everybody good have a good morning.
Okay.
And I hope everything is nice. And I just want to say to my Prime Minister, just let us enjoy with
2 wrongs.
in a straight, darling.
Okay, okay. All right, Glenda.
Okay, darling. Bye-bye.
Take care. All the best.
All
All
right.
the best.
Bye now.
Yes.
2 wrongs, guy.
Yes.
2 wrongs. Yeah.
Some can make 1.
Some can.
What he is accepting 2.
All right, that's it.
Yes.
But it's nice to know when we could get together, and have a little talk, a little laugh, And again, this is what the season is about,
Yes.
It's
togetherness.
Togetherness, coming together.
Yeah, we all would always have differences, but of course, when we can come and laugh and even laugh at our own selves, and enjoy the moment, and realize how blessed we are indeed to be alive, and that we can share with each other, from time to time.
Mm-hmm. It's very important, right? And as we go into the season now, the idea of these gifts now, Koi, I want to talk a little bit about
Please do not remove the T. No, you're not gift we're talking about. We're talking about gift.
But the caller a while ago, spoke about the taking away the T.
Yes, the taking away the T.
The gifts in the past was sort of a material type gift.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's what we receive from one another.
Well, I mean, if we go in by tradition and the history and interpretation of this whole thing about Christmas, gifts really was something tangible, It was not a nice smile or wasn't wishing you all the best, but it was something tangible. What did they bring? What did it bring when they went to the manger, according to the story?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, frankincense and more.
Right, yeah.
So it was something tangible. And if we say that we are following that pattern, we bring gifts. It can be.
But I'm saying, we look forward to gifts, in the past,
Yes.
And it was something material.
Yeah.
But now, because of technology, like the caller said earlier on, because of technology now, when you open up your phone, you see, and you see some sort of thing dancing for you until you touch the button.
Yes, and this will happen to you.
How times have changed. Vibes FM, caller, come in. Caller, yes, go ahead, yeah.
Kim.
Yeah.
Back in my days, all we used to get is a gun and a sack, a football,
Yeah.
and a shoe to play football. That was it.
Right, yeah, well, that's still a gift, But now you don't get that no more.
No, you don't get it no more.
No, man. When you open up your phone now, that's what you're getting. Okay, cool. Yeah. But quite, like I'm saying, now because of technology, we don't get those things anymore. But I prefer the old days when you would get something that, you could, hold in your hand maybe, or maybe, you
buy the wrapping paper and put the little car.
Yeah.
Little car inside it, small travel and the other one, and then that's a nice gift.
Well,
you sometimes they come with battery, sometimes they come with the engine just one, and just whoom. That's what I'm saying. All that's part of the whole experience. Yeah.
Well, I know, we used to have these little guns,
Water gun?
Not water guns, the one with the shots,
Okay, yeah.
And then, I mean, really, and you get one of that for Christmas.
Oh, Lord.
And one roll of shots,
Yes.
Listen, man, you're powering straight, So you all those things disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we getting technology coming.
Yes, I'll say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Vibe FM, caller live.
Right. On behalf of the Most Honorable Andy Williams, you are hereby advised that the distribution of toys and other items for the constituency of South St. George, the Great South, will be done in schools and throughout the various polling divisions commencing this week, with the expectation that all things go according to plan. As a matter of fact, this morning when I called Andy, they was loading the trucks. So I guess I'm just telling the schools look out for the trucks with the toys and other items, right? So all I ask you kind to take note. And to the residents of the town of St. George, on behalf of Senator Honorable Claudia Joseph, Minister of Legal Affairs, and she has advised the Cabinet, caretaker for the constituency of town of St. George, on whose behalf I am fully authorized to speak, because I'm both of them, and Andy and Claudia. As she brings chairs with love to all, with the constituency, the following are the Christmas parties that she asked me to advocate on her behalf. They are as follows. Today, Thursday, the toys distribution at Cemetery Hill for the children of Cemetery Hill, Teen Terrace, and the Caronage, Grenville Street, and the surrounding areas. That is today, right? Tuesday the 16th, toys at Mount Rush, Plainfield. That will be toys distribution. Then Saturday the 20th, Christmas party toys distribution and Christmas tree lighting at the Queen's Park, which are immediately followed by a movie hosted by something called the River Road Legacy Foundation Community Development for the children of River Road and Darbo. And all children events commencing between 4 and 6 p.m. Right? And also finally, no one has left behind. Therefore, this regards all senior citizens within the constituency of the Thomas and George are cordially invited to a dinner on Thursday the 18th at the National Stadium. Dinner will be served from 5 to 8 p.m. And all are welcome irrespective of the political association. So this is, I act and I speak on behalf of Claudette Joseph and Honorable Claudette Joseph and Honorable Andy Williams, okay?
Okay.
So to the gentleman that costing me, Claudette and Andy asked me to do things and I'm willingly, on the radio station, I've been advocating for them. I've been advertising. They come and they ask for these things. So please don't shank me down because you don't know what it is, the relationship between myself and Andy and Claudia, because they're very impressed with me because I've been disseminating information on their behalf for the longest while. So, Kim, thank you all very much for affording me the opportunity. And the people in the town of St. George and the constituency of South St. George, I hope you all listen to me. And the toys are already started this morning because Andy has already left. And then this afternoon, between 4 and 6, Claudia will be starting on Cemetery Hill. So all turn out. Thank you, Think have a great day.
Okay, thank you so much for the information, rather, you know.
Yes.
And
yes,
443-0101, 443-0101, 403-0101, and 458-1914. Around this time of year, you know, a lot of gifts and things like that.
So what is it? What is the difference between toys and gifts, Kim?
Well, no. A toy is a gift. Toy is a gift when it's given to you. Anything that's given to you, that you don't have.
What? So are all gifts toys?
No, all gifts are not toys. No, but gifts come in different, things. Because you could give somebody a candy, it's a gift, or maybe
what not a toy?
No, not a toy.
So when we talk about toy, we talk about something practical like a water gun,
right?
Or like books. Sometimes people give.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so
it's gifts. You see, gifts come in many different forms.
So the toy
is one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So people have different ways of expressing. Sometimes gifts come in money. Cash, hard cash.
Money is not a toy.
Money is not a toy, but still is a gift.
I'm saying so.
Because the kids will be getting a lot of gifts, and the gifts is basically things that they maybe could play with, or something of the nature. And even with the celebration that will be taking place too, having them come together and celebrate and with the bouncing castle and the rides and whatever it might be, it's something that you give to them. Give them the opportunity to enjoy themselves. So that's a gift as well. It comes in many, many ways. So we have to learn to appreciate. Sometimes at Christmas time, somebody come and they give you a nice hug. That's a gift.
And I can put monetary value on that.
Yes.
Just the appreciation.
You're right. Yeah, that's it. So you have to appreciate whatever you get.
So I just asked a question because toys are one thing, and we're talking about toys, talking about gifts, and what people are. So when somebody get a hamper,
it's a gift too.
It's a gift.
It's a gift. Yeah. You see, anything that you didn't buy, especially and it's given to you, whatever it is, material things, it could be it's a gift.
Yes.
So we get gifts in many, many, many ways. We might have our preferences, but sometimes when somebody giving you a gift, you can't really choose because
it's a gift.
It's a gift. Vibes FM caller come in.
Yeah, Kim.
Yeah.
I heard another station this week. Diablo said this is going to be his last time in Parliament.
Yeah, he did mention that, when he was doing his presentation. Yeah.
Well, it's about time.
Well,
all right.
Okay. As someone said to me on that same comment, we've seen the writing on the wall.
Well,
seen the writing. Because, the way things are going in Grenada now, in politics, NDC is on the path, not only for one more term, but a few more terms in a row, just like transpired in St. Vincent. But I don't think our Honorable Deacon Mitchell would go that 6 and into going into 7. No. I think it's
7.
Ralph was going for 7, right? Wasn't he? 6. Oh, he was going for 6.
30 years.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So done 25 plus. That was enough. And people sometimes, want change. But anyway,
that's a different.
Different.
Yeah. But I just wish and hope that we can take this time and bring out some of the meaning of it, like helping each other, looking out for each other, giving a kind word, and I don't mean only talk, but I mean just also sharing, because not everybody might have.
But sometimes you're not even aware of who is in need, unless you really get involved, So sometimes you have to look a little bit deeper outside the box. Vibes FM caller?
Hi.
Yes, hello, yes.
I think the little debate on the gift gone too far.
Yeah.
A gift is anything you receive without paying for it.
Right.
Anything somebody gives you that you don't have to pay them for it is a gift.
Right.
A parcel of land
is a gift.
A vehicle, even a woman. Is a gift. Yeah, we can have it say. Good day.
Ouch.
It reminded me of a gift I got years ago. Yeah.
Tell us about it. Yes. But no, I mean, just I think I raised that because words interplay, and I know toys, yes, but we're also using the word gift as part of this whole season. So it's just a matter of trying to.
He got me cracking up. He just threw me down memory lane. Yeah.
Back in the days, man.
Yeah, back in the days, I get a gift. I've been asking for the gift all year.
A long time.
Vibes FM. Caller?
Good morning.
Yes,
good morning.
Good morning, yes.
Good morning.
Okay. I read not recently, but I didn't always know this. And the Word of God says that we must work in order to have, so that we can give to those who do not have. Did you ever read that in the scripture?
I don't recall, but I
Caller, just 1 second. What did it say again? It says we must work so that we can give.
We must work in order to have, so that we can give to those who do not have.
Okay.
I read it not. I didn't always know it was written there, but I think I read it maybe in the last 3 years or 2 years or so. I didn't know that was in the scripture.
Okay.
But what I wanted to say is that if we actually follow what the Word of God says, then no one should be struggling. If we are working to have, so that we can give to those who do not have, no one should be struggling. And I'm wondering if we try to make it up by giving Christmas gifts and think, well, giving Christmas gifts covers that. That's one thing I wanted to say. The second thing is that our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And there was a caller, maybe this a fifth caller back. He mentioned that Jesus Christ wasn't born in December. And the truth is that I agree with him. The angel came to Mary in the 6th month. So if we come from the 6th month, Jesus Christ wasn't born in December. And if we want to celebrate Jesus Christ, we should, figure out when he was born and celebrate it then. But, 9 months later, if he comes in the 6th month, 9 months later would be sometime in the spring, like the caller says. So Jesus Christ says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. So if we want to celebrate him, let's celebrate him in truth. What I want to suggest is that, what I would really like to suggest is that, I don't want to be preaching to people, but what's written in the scripture, they are not suggestions, they are commands. We have to do them. We cannot just put in a substitute and think we feel better. I made this one happy, so God will be happy with me. That's not how it works. We read the scripture and then we follow what it says. Jesus Christ says, I am the way. Do it my way, the truth. Let's talk about the truth, and I am life, and you will have life. So we have to do it the way Jesus Christ would do it.
Okay.
Once again, just read the scripture and do what it says, because those are commands. They're not suggestions. Thank you very much.
Okay, caller. Thank you so much for your contribution there. Another call, Vibes FM caller. Thank you for waiting. Your next caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you're on. Yes, go right ahead. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, good morning, compares.
Good morning, man. What's up, boy?
Compare.
Morning. Yeah, compare we did.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Things are happening, compares.
Yeah, definitely, boy. A lot of things happening.
Things are happening.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as compare came, I visited him in November in his in Kim's Plaza.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I passed through because I had a friend that was telling me about things happening in Caracua, and I said, "Well, let me go and see."
And you see for yourself.
So I bring him up to see for himself as a serenader. Go and see for yourself what the country is doing. So I bring him and see, and we did have a good time. We enjoyed. He did confess in the end, boy. Yes, boy, things happening.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Petit Martinique as well, to PM. I met Logan on the ship, on the boat, the ferry going up, the small ferry going up the evening.
Mm-hmm.
And Logan gave us a good contact, and we had a tour of Petit Martinique, and we come back on the same night, and we go next day we tour Caracou.
Yeah.
And we had a good time.
Great, man. Mm-hmm.
And that was very nice, man.
Okay.
Koi.
Tell me.
Koi.
Yeah.
What's the greatest gift you ever get?
Life.
Thank you. I know you. So you know what a gift is really is about now.
Yes. No, not that I didn't know, but of course, as we have in the conversation.
Well, no, not you in particular.
Okay,
right. Know
right.
what a real gift is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. That's the best gift anybody could say they ever got was life.
Sometimes we ignore it, though. That's what happens, in many instances. Huh?
Yeah,
we take it for granted,
We forget.
We forget.
But then again, caller, you're saying that we forget, but did we ever know it? Because to forget,
some people do.
You have to know it.
Yes, most people do know. They know. Like you did, you know.
Okay.
A lot of people know. The best gift they ever had, the greatest gift is the gift of life.
Right.
But sometimes they get in a space and they tell themselves they have control of everything, even the bread that they breathe. But we don't have no control over that.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some people, when they become demigods, they feel that
they control things.
Yeah, man.
They really control things.
Yeah. Even life.
Yeah. And then you find sometimes they're just blocking out. Then they realize, they're losing the best gift ever.
Oh, boy. Okay, yes.
I didn't want to go too heavy on politics today, but I just want to say that when you hear the other side say nothing is happening, I agree with them. I agree with them. Nothing is happening.
And the evidence is what?
The evidence is that the boys and them, the babies and them, ain't doing nothing bad. So that they could talk about. So in that area, nothing is happening.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Only good things that are happening.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other side didn't like that, so they can't talk about it. So in their eyes, nothing is happening because nothing bad ain't happening.
Yeah, okay.
No fall farm promise and you can't see a feather on an egg.
Nothing happening.
No shrimp farm and you ain't even see a shrimp.
No, nothing happening in truth. Right.
So you know where I'm going. As I say, I don't want to be too heavy. I want a heavy coated because we going through a time where we want to be united and all of that. So I want a heavy coated, but just giving you an idea when they see nothing is happening. I agree with them. Nothing is happening. Nothing bad is happening.
All right, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's a nice way.
Only good things are happening, and they can't talk about the good things that are happening. It's obviously because they're on the opposite side.
Okay. All right, caller. I hear you.
So the things they want to talk about ain't happening. The bad things.
All right.
Thank God for that.
Okay, good.
Anyway,
yeah.
Enjoy your Christmas.
Yes.
Hopefully, whoever and you're listening, have a blessed Christmas.
Yes.
And hope that 2026 will bring more blessings, more good things happening, no bad things in happening, and all of that. Take care.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, you my brother.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, compare.
I like that. I'll tell you one thing, though. I saw a picture the other day, Diablo, standing in the parking lot looking at some vehicles there, you know.
Short pants?
No. He
Oh,
was
Okay, no.
dressed
I
fun.
thought
I thought I sent it for you, you know. That Diablo was in a parking lot looking at the vehicles, you know, and I just wondered, you know, what was going through his mind, being there all alone. You know, if you look back, you might see. Let me take a call in the meantime. Vibes FM caller, come in. Yeah.
The best gift Diablo ever get in his life is power.
Oh, well, he's about to lose it anyway. Oh, no, about to lose it. He already lost it, so he doesn't have that again. No, but quite like I was just saying there, you know, he just dawned on me, and like what was going through his mind when you see somebody alone, just alone, stand up there with like a folder or something in his hand, and just gazing at vehicles, you know. And especially when we had the incident, or I mean, we had no incident rather, but I mean, where they refused the vehicles in Parliament there, and our Prime Minister. Did you hear what the Prime Minister said he was going to do? He said, "Listen, man,
if they want
it, man.
The prison might have use for it.
Yes, and
the police might have use for it, because I mean they need to access in the fulfillment of the duties and so on. And if that's available, I mean, you know, you can't just stay there and say, well, you don't want it,
and
you
just leave it there.
Pack up there. No.
And the state funds, you know. So,
I guess
once some other put into use some other place, you know, that's fine. Let me take another call there. Vibes FM, caller you on. Caller, good morning. Caller, come in. Caller?
Good morning, Mr. Mills.
Yes, hello, yes.
Morning.
Yes, hello.
How are you this morning? Morning to you, Mr. Coy.
Good morning.
It's Christmas season. Mr.
Yeah.
Mills,
Yes.
I know if you're having the same problem, but the animals around town is a disturbance. We have goat, dogs, fowl, messing all over the place in town. I had it the other night. Lot of goat mess all over the place. Please, people, especially with the goat. I do not have it. Tie your goat, please. And we're in the town. The tongue smell a little filthy with the goats. And businesses, I know some businesses are complaining. I don't know for you, Kim, but every time I wake up in the morning time, I do the washing down. Soon as I wash down, a two call come. I got past. This morning is a set of call now. What happened to us?
What happened?
And to the person that killed the dog in that little puppy in Harveyville. You killed the dog this morning in Harveyville. The person that killed the puppy in Harveyville this morning. God ain't sleeping. Okay? God is not sleeping. That was wickedness. God is not sleeping. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Jay. I'll get back on that. Let me take another call before we continue. Vibes FM, caller, come in.
Kim, good morning.
Yes, morning, yes.
Right, there is two guys that used to be on your program. One from P.T. Matnick and one from Scoobies. But I'm not hearing him at all.
Well, I ain't hearing them either.
Because I like hearing Scooby and the one from P.T. Matnick. But you know, I'll be up in Carrefour over the weekend, so I'll pass him by you.
Okay, right. Okay, nice. Thank you.
Okay,
right.
Okay, right.
All right. This call has mentioned something that's happening in Tonga, and I'm not even aware of it. You know.
Yeah.
Just the animals, you know,
animals loose. The loose. Yes, animals on the loose because.
Well, I know animals usually be on the loose from time to time, but
I think this morning, as the caller mentioned that, and I in fact I take a note of that coming down to the studio this morning. I saw a few cows out. You know,
in the street,
walking the street. Yeah.
Hold on. Vibes FM, caller, come in.
Oh, hello. Good morning, Kim.
Yes,
and
good
Mr.
morning.
Coy.
Good morning.
I'm just phoning to say how useful the vehicle that our MP got. He used it now to deliver all the hampers all over Carriacou and P.T. Matnick.
Yeah.
So how useful it is.
Yeah, it is.
And I wish he had two.
We could use an extra one. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
yes.
Have a good day.
Okay,
Yeah,
bye-bye.
yeah.
I get back on that hamper story in just a minute. But talking about the cows before, you know?
Yes. They I see. Especially it was on the street going down by the new tennis court is going to be.
Yeah.
That street there from by the junction, Bullins there, go right up. I think it's Patterson Street. Yeah.
Patterson Street.
I see a few of them, about 4 or 5 walking the road. I mean, and even when I look at them and I see that they're just roaming uncontrollably in terms of nobody is guiding them or whatever. And that's just one aspect of things. But sheep and goat, all these things are
Well, as
just
the
loose.
colleges mentioned, this is something that needs to be addressed.
Well, this is. I mean, come on. I mean, we have been faced with this for many years. I could hear farmers talking about sheep.
Yeah, but not in tongue.
Well,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I know in the country,
in the
country they walk all over the place.
Yeah.
But in tongue, to be on the main roads, or around, business places, and look at what transpired, as they said, they exclaimed by a riser, not by me yet, and I hope not.
Well, I mean, you have to put some fencing there.
Not fencing, but
to protect them.
I have many ways of dealing with situation like that. But I don't want. We don't want to get to that level.
Yeah, but yes, I mean, I think it's something. I mean, if we care about each other, if we care about our neighbors, if we care about everybody, please let's ensure that we do not create that.
But
problem.
if they don't want the animals, especially the wrong time like that, they could sell them or kill them and sell the meat. I mean, I know people usually looking for mutton and beef and things like at wrong times like this.
People
looking for a little
want
pork.
to know that they are there, the cattle there.
Yeah, but in chance, I mean, they're inclined to lose it. You never know. I mean, what could happen? We hope not. It doesn't get to that point. But if you've been disturbed, by animals, you might start thinking negative. And that's not a nice feeling, especially time like this. Okay, we don't want that. Because now it's time for giving.
Yes,
and now we understand
and sharing.
That's it. And the minister making use of the vehicle.
Yes.
Yeah.
You bring it.
Man, I see the van full up. The other night I see a set of boxes, boy. If you see boxes, and I believe it was hams inside of there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I want to believe that. And boxes like crazy. That vehicle coming to use. They could use a second vehicle in Carriacou.
Well, I guess now it's just because of the Christmas season. That's why you would have a lot of people. I mean, it will need to go around to a lot of people to bring little tokens here and there and so on.
But even in normal times, though, in try to reach people in different communities and things like that, I think it's very, very good that they have something of the nature that they could use instead of using a personal vehicle, for things of the nature. Because, in many instances, like you have to carry stuff to a person, and whatever private vehicle you might have may not be able to accommodate what you bring in. But if you have a pickup like that, open back, that could hold enough, definitely. So let's watch and see how much more use those vehicles will be getting into in the coming year. Vibes FM, caller.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. How much police officers do you have in Carriacou?
Boy, it's about. I knew the number at one time. I thought it was 27 thing. I think it was 27 at one time. I'm not sure on the number now. Yeah.
Right. Hearing the caller speak of the animals on the street. This will be very good for TikTok and the Facebook, because I see they have animals with guns, all kind of things on Facebook and them. And it means that if the police not patrolling and the animal patrolling, then give them hands up.
Caller.
I understand the caller, but the people must take care of the animals.
The definition.
Animals in Grenada, well, especially Montrouge, going on by the police station. I mean, they ban the tethering of animals around that area.
Right.
And there are people who still take the chance and bring the animal there. A Saturday morning when I pass in, about Minister 7? Yeah. A van, a bus, ran into a cow and a calf. I don't know if they run across the road when the bus was coming or what. And two of them, and as far as I was told, the owner of the cattle, the policeman in the said station in Montrouge, but he wouldn't come out and claim because it was his responsibility to put back into the bus.
Right.
When I passing back there, Minister 8 the morning, the busman called some friends of his own from St. David to that truck and come on and take the animal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he had to die here because nobody will come and claim it because they know the problem they will face.
Right.
And so people must take care of the animal. Make sure your animal is tied properly. You don't just hang it on a, like a branch or like a tree and you pull it and you get away.
Right.
But I would have liked for the people who was in TikTok and Facebook, you know, Animal Patrol, you know, like Bill Bandan.
Yeah.
You sing a song, Police One Patrol.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I will love to see that on Facebook.
Okay. All right. Okay. Right. Vibes FM. Next caller. Caller, thank you for waiting. Come on now. You're on.
Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Yeah,
Yes.
This is America George from the NLE.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, doing, sir. Yeah,
Oh,
just
good morning,
you know,
man.
according to your little update this morning.
Ah.
Yeah, update on what's happening in the NLA. And we have coming soon. The 10X will be added to Playway with multi-express, and this is a limited time offer that runs from Monday 15th to Wednesday 24th December 2015. So if you know you like your Playway bet, make sure from the 15th you add your multi-X to it to get a chance of winning 3 times, 5 times, 10 times, or free play more. Right? So that's from the 15th to the 24th of December.
So it's limited time, right? Yes, limited time.
A limited time offer. Limited time offer. And if you check it out, you bring it right up to the at the edge of the season, right before Christmas Day.
Right. Okay. All right.
So you have over the 24th, the 15th to the 24th of December.
Right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
And then we have NLA outside promotion happening again this Friday, 12th December. It will be in 2 places, in front of the Esplanade Mall in St. George's and the Glenwood car park in Glenwood, St. Andrews. And persons who don't know yet know that you have chances to win up to $800 at the NLA outside promotion. You have to spend $8 in a single purchase on Scratch or Instacash. At Scratch, Instacash, or Lotto, and Lotto actually, for a chance to win money in our second chance draws in the case of Instacash and Scratch, and Lotto loyalty draws. So if you don't win on the Lotto or not the Lotto, on the Scratch or the Instacash, you write your name, your number, address on the back of the ticket, drop it in a box. We're doing draws every hour after 12:30. Right?
Okay.
In the case of the Lotto, since you spend $8 on Lotto, you get a Lotto loyalty voucher. You write your name, your telephone number, and your address on that. We're doing Lotto loyalty draws as well. So the draws will be done on a rotational basis every half hour.
Okay. Okay.
And that's for the NLA outside promotion. And at this point, there are some winners at the NLA outside promotion who are yet to collect their prizes. We have Sherry Amade of Library St. George. She won on Friday, 24th November. She hasn't collected a prize yet. David Oji of St. Mark and Alan of Boca St. George. Both of them won on Friday, 28th November. They have not collected the prizes as yet. Kadisha Ross of New Hampshire, St. George. Pinky Andal of Caligini, St. George. They both won on Friday, 5th December. They're yet to collect the prize. We're asking them to come and collect the prize. They could collect the prize at the NLA main office on the Carnage, or they come to the 10th in front of the Esplanade Mall on Friday, 12th December. But man. So people winning money. You and with the NLA giving you coming outside to give you that extra chance of winning more with the NLA outside promotion. You play all of our games, and you could enter any one of our promotions. You could enter the NLA outside promotion, or you can enter the 2025 you must win promotion. And you know, with 2025 you must win promotion, since you spend $15 in a single purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway, you get a chance to win something instantly. Either you win a cash voucher to get some money, you win a free Instacash ticket, or you win a raffle ballot for a chance to win that 2026 Hyundai Creta valued at $105,000. Valued at $105,000. Please note that the multi-X portion of any of the games or wager will not be considered for the promotion.
Okay.
But we advise you to continue to add in multi-X for your multiplied winnings during the promotional period. Alright, the promotion ends Saturday, 20th December 2025.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, caller. Well, thank you so much for sharing the information with us. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's continue. Koi, something I've been noticing, especially around the holidays, so as this caller just came in there, speaking about lotto, you realize that people around this time start maybe taking more chances, gambling in blasts and stuff like that, trying to see if they could get some quick cash to celebrate the holidays.
That is so. I mean, and I think they are making use of the opportunity that presents itself. I mean, around this time with incentives they're giving out extra, you buy one, you get one free, whatever. People want to share in this moment of happiness, goodwill. I want to win. I want to stay there and just be quiet and cry in trouble. I want and the lotto, for example, as we have just heard, presents that kind of opportunity. You would everybody who engage in those things will always see that they are one of the winners until they're not winning. So the point is, yes, I mean, they are creating that environment of where we can. I want to win, and people would spend any endless kind of amount of money just to win, because the issue is I want to win. I want to be able to win, but as even the lotto say, if you want to be in it,
to win it you gotta
to
be
win it. Yes, to win it you gotta
be in it. Yeah, but,
in it. So it seems it's as I said, it's an incentive. I mean, ordinarily people might not just go and buy lotto just so, unless they get a dream.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But what I was looking at though, in a time like this, is that a way of giving?
Well, yes, it said so. I mean, the most of the business spaces say, of course, you have shopped with us or you have dealt with us for the past year, and this now is our time to give, and they give you the opportunity to win. So it's like paying back, sharing. The same people who supported you during the course of the last 12 months. Yeah, you're saying thanks.
But you asking me to invest
so that you can win,
so that I could win.
Yeah. So I mean, I asking you to invest so that I, as the business person, can get richer. I am asking you to invest so that you can only win if you invest, isn't it? So what happens if you invest and you win $10,000? What? I mean, it's not the business person was places that getting that $10,000, it's you. So you have to take the cue and say, boy, let me try my hand.
Never know. All right, okay. 443-0101, 443-0101, 403-0101, again 403-0101, and 458-1914, 458-1914. Want to remind our listeners that today is a shortened edition of our program. We'll finish at 12 noon today, so if you want to call and make a contribution as we celebrate and we in the season of giving and sharing, and it's Christmas, and you want to get some Christmas greetings out too, you can do so, because time is sort of limited today on our program. Again, so you can call and wish a happy Merry Christmas to whoever you feel like doing that to you. But speaking about what's taking place too in the form of giving, I noticed, that quite a number of people this year are giving than, say, last year.
Well, last year, don't forget.
Because of burial.
Yeah, the context is that last week people still crying from now is December and burial passing July. So from then to then, from July to December, people still fretting and fussing and still feeling the pain.
Yeah. Because the idea of giving now, seems to be a little bit different as compared to like say last year. More people are in a position maybe to show some appreciation for what has transpired over the year, and if there's a chance they could make a difference in somebody's life, with making a contribution, they are doing that, and we have to applaud people of the nature because like as Carl was saying, it's written in the Bible. You give, to those who need. We encourage people to do that as much if you're in a position to do it.
Some people might even go as far as to try to pretend that they don't need anything, but the idea of sharing, is important. You can't pretend that you don't need anything as though it's not. When you receive, you give. When you receive, you give. So and giving is part of the whole sharing. How nice it is to make somebody smile. Somebody who would not know what's going to happen next, boy. Like you wilderness, and something good happen. You smile. I'm saying it's a good thing to make somebody else smile during this time. Like,
I would like to see a lot of that happening.
Yeah.
In whatever form it is, we should try to, because of the season we're celebrating, make sure that you make a difference in somebody's life.
And one of the things that I always like about the whole season of Christmas is that it's a family-oriented affair. You find a lot more things happening in the home, family-wise. Of course, going back to those days when you used to bake in the outside oven. I mean, you as a child you get involved too. You had to bring a pan of cake, bring a pan of this, and so on, and put it by the person who in front of the oven. Yes. And Kim, something I've been thinking about recently. I remember the person who is in front of the oven with the stick and trying and so on. I wonder if we really remember what it means for us as boys and young ones and so on to bring those things, to work with those things. You're making this sorrel, you have to assist in that. You're making the ginger beer, you have to assist in that. I mean, just the idea of being engaged and being involved in a process, and at the end of the day, you feel good.
Yeah, well, it was the norm around times like that. When families get together, and in preparation for whatever they are doing, they all do it together. I remember when we were baking, and I'm grating the coconut, and my brother is maybe getting the flour together, and my sister doing something, and we all, was doing it together. So at the end of the day, when we finish, the product, whatever it comes out there, we all participated, and we could sit down and enjoy it. It was part like a family thing.
Well, it's supposed to be. I mean, when you talk about sharing and caring and giving and loving and so on, it has to be a family approach. And of course, if we adopt that attitude, the bickering and the dragging out of family ties.
But what has happened over the years, though, is that we have sort of moved away a lot from that, because the way we used to be, celebrating like Christmas time is no longer like that anymore. It's not like that anymore, because I know, we have to, okay, well, we're going to cook the ham, right? So my mother said to me, okay, well, you're responsible for bringing the wood, okay? So you get the wood, and then he's responsible for putting the
to soak.
But yeah, whatever. And you scrubbing and you whatever. Yeah. And everybody was doing something, and at the end, the product, we all sit down and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Nice cooked ham.
Yes.
Yeah. That was those days. Vibes FM, let me take a call before call. Yeah. Vibes FM, caller, come in. Caller?
Hey Kim, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing, bro?
Yes, go ahead.
So how you guys?
Yeah, man. We're there.
What's the weather like over there? Just give me an idea.
The weather today. Okay, let me see the actual weather I could tell you for today. Right now it's 34, and then basically that will be high 35 so far.
you want some from down there?
All right.
Yeah. Imagine.
I'm telling you, back all in, Kim.
Yeah.
in front of Broccoli.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's the type of weather we get in. And yesterday we had some rain in the evening, go right up to around 9 o'clock. You know, but the weather's so fine. It's not that bad still, you know. It's not that bad still. We can complain because we don't have the ice on the ground yet, you know. So
Yeah.
we can't complain.
But I don't worry about so much of the
Ice on the ground yet.
Yeah, no, you expect it.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying.
Listen, sometimes, man, you're
looking forward to that.
You're like skating out there, you know, and you're not in a skating ring.
But even though yesterday I was talking to some guys, right? Some of my friends, and they tell me they want to see snow for Christmas.
Yeah.
They praying for snow for Christmas, you know.
Because
I know the notion about a white Christmas thing, you know, the tradition thing, right?
Yeah.
That would dream of.
Yeah. Well, I tell you,
I mean, our the spirit of Christmas, you know. That's really nice for everybody to call and express themselves. But Kim, there's okay, what I want to say, all right? Okay, last week was my third event in New York. I'm attending an NDC event, and last Sunday I happened to go to the they had a white party.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I went, you know, and it was I had a great time. Kim, the turnout is massive, man.
I saw some videos. Yeah.
But if anybody interested in seeing the photos or the videos, whatever, they could go to New York chapter of Carrickon Martinic, Greater Carrickon Martinic, and they will see the videos with the attendances, you know.
Yeah.
But it was really great. As a matter of fact, I didn't have no plan to go there, you know. One of my friends called me and he said, "But look at ticket and you don't come in, you know," and I have to run get something white that day, you know.
Yeah.
It was a great event, so and also on the shout out Mr. Leo wife, a great lady, very, very great lady. A lady of a lot of energy.
Yeah.
From the time she came, I see she danced into the end, man.
Yeah, that's nice.
I don't think my friend could keep up. I have to give him talk now.
Oh Lord!
Well, you see, he always mentioned the temperature. You know, when it's not when it's far from his age, you know, he's not to his liking. You know. Yeah.
And I said, Kim was a great event, you know what I mean? And then one thing with New York, as I realized, anytime NDC put out an event, but the event has been massive, you know, a lot of the turnout and thing, you know, and plus they always have something to eat and thing because you had food and you had drinks and everything was good. The music too, and I was introduced to Leo's son too. I think he was one of the guys who played music too.
Yeah.
By
Dr. Wax.
So it's a great time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I want to get him up for that. You know?
Yeah, he is, yeah, I know. But
on your side now.
No, we have a nice weather. It's cool. It has cooled down quite a bit because, you know, into September, October, we've been experiencing a lot of heat. But come the ending of November into December, as we sometimes expect the Christmas breeze to start blowing around, and the temperature has dropped considerably. So right now, we're enjoying some nice cool conditions, a little overcast from time to time, rain in and out, you know. And this is the time of weather we expect during this time of year. So, you know, there's nothing different as of this time.
I had somebody home and I heard they had to wear a little sweater.
Yeah, because going out now in the nighttime, you know, and remember growing up, you know, we used to have the sweaters all the time, you know, to make sure that, you know, when it comes like 10, 11 o'clock in the night, you know, you could, and if you go into the wee hours of the morning, you better have a sweater because you start feeling cold, you know. I mean, and with our cold is like in the 70s, you know. That's it. Just imagine. So 70s is cold for us.
I can remember, like, in the December month, you used to see like all the dew on the grass.
Yes.
Remember the grasses?
Oh yeah. It used to be. Right. Okay. But I don't think I see much of that yet. You know. But we expect to see that because, you know, during the night when the temperature drops about 4-5 degrees, you know, you would find like the heat that was around there and the coolness now creates that sort of a droplets, you know. And we talk about dew in the morning time, you know, everything wet. So yeah, that's the way it is. Yep.
Before you go, okay, you had two performances from Carrico. What is your views on that? You know what I'm talking about.
But no, be a little bit more specific, you know, when you talk performance, you know.
Well, so far we had things happening and things not happening. So what do you think? What's your views on that?
What things happening? Things are happening in Carriacou, not only in Carriacou, but Pichimatic, Grenada as well, the entire state, you know. A lot of things are happening and people are very, very positive and upbeat, you know, and excited about what's going on in the country right now. The country is on an upbeat, you know, and we expect that to continue into the new year and beyond. But, you know, who's saying it's not happening? Well, I could understand the side of the story because the negative things that's supposed to be happening are not happening. So, right.
Because Kim, let me tell you something. I get scared to come to Grenada and to go and also to go Carriacou. When I listen to Emily Pay, she me scared. When I listen to Coxwell, I get what?
Well, their motive is to promote what they're promoting. That's it. And the untruth that they're promoting there, you know, it's not really called for because people who visit and people who live here will know exactly that they're not telling the truth. Maybe some people who don't have no idea of what Carriacou Pichimatnik is, they might tend to listen to them and maybe question whether they should believe or not. But I mean, really, I mean, things are happening in Carriacou so much. As a matter of fact, let me just mention this quickly too, because today I know that the minister is scheduled to give 5 build-back houses to the people who will be occupying them. 5. Today, five of them. Yeah, I spoke with him earlier on this morning, and he said to me if he could find time because he's been so busy in the community, he might try to drop by and maybe say a word or two. But I know right now they're very busy giving back the build-back houses, and they're beautiful houses. Imagine that. And every week for the last few weeks, you know, they've been giving houses out. You know, so they try to finish up as much as they can. Those who are under construction. And they are ready now to hand them over. So the people are going to have a nice Christmas. Imagine that. I mean.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Tell me, boy, I really think some great use of the van also, too.
Well, yeah. Well, the van every day has been loading up and we see to take photos and things like that, you know. Hampers like crazy, man. Hundreds of hampers. And the guys are very busy. We could use another one. I mean, if Diablo and want you on, you know, they could send it up here. We could use it.
But a lot of ministers have to say you need one for Pity Martinic and he could get it.
Well.
You see, the thing is that could be a good idea, but you see, the thing is the vans going out to the constituency. Carriacou and Pity Martinic is the constituency. You can't separate it and say, well, a constituent for, you know. So I'm just saying, yeah.
So that means we're going to get 2. So it's going to be.
Because Kim, why I say that? If you listen to Cox, remember Cox said there is no fire truck on Pity Martinic. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if Cox could say that, a van could go on Pity Martinic the same way, you know.
Well, yeah. Well, Cox. I mean, basically, in my view, he's singing for his supper, you know. So, I mean, anything could come from it. Anything could come from his mouth, you know. Yeah.
But anyway, I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to take a guy's time because I know he says a short program today.
Okay. All right.
So we'll start to enjoy the rest of the day. Stay high to Leo.
Okay, thank you so much.
Let me believe.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, as we continue right on Vibes FM, inside our studio, let me move right over now. Dr. Pet is in the house. Dr. Pet, good morning. Still morning, right?
Yeah, good morning.
How are you doing?
Good morning to so Kim and General Coy.
Nice. Put me in the army, eh? And give him the crown.
It's nice to be back on the island after a month or so.
Yeah, we missed you.
I know. But people have been bombarding, calling me, you know, whilst I was out. So I still felt happy.
Well, it's good that, you know. So what, you come to give the animals the Christmas?
Yeah, come try my best because, you know, with the salt ham and all the things they'll be eating, they tend to get sick. Even sheep and goat eat salt ham too, you know.
Well, I know they love it more than us, you know. I mean, you just make a mistake and drop a piece around where they are. It disappears instantly. You know that, right? Yeah, but Dr. Pet is here to make sure that you keep that under control as much as possible. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to Carriacou. You know, I know you had a trip out there, and you must have enjoyed it as well too. So,
yeah, not 100%, but it was okay. A bit cold, and you know.
Well, cold was expected anyway. So I guess you're prepared for that. Finding ways and means of keeping warm inside. Avoid going outside.
Well, I've been outside much. I have to be putting on a lot of jacket and jerseys. We're not accustomed to that. So
no. And even when you're sleeping, sometimes you have
oh
to
my
keep a
God,
couple
I have to put on jumper and all everything and 5 blankets. Unbelievable.
I'm still feeling cold. We gotta give thanks to bless here with this nice weather.
Grenada is the best country in the world, aren't Carriacou?
Yeah, and even while you're doing that in the outer world, we here sometimes sleeping with the AC on. Just it's just the opposite,
Well, there's AC, but AC in the summer.
Yeah. But as you're wrapping up the end of the year, and you've been here for the past year, what is your view now in Carriacou? How things are really moving in terms of what you are trying to achieve?
Well, in Carriacou, everything happened for a reason. Beryl came for a reason. The place is so nice now, Kim. Unbelievable. Nice roads. They're giving back a lot of houses. There are a lot of things happening in Carriacou, and I want to thank the Honorable Tevin Andrews for being there for the people. Whether you're an MP, NDC, this is about country. This is not about country. It's not about one party state now. We are giving everybody. And that's how it should be for a long time, long time ago.
Yeah.
Independence of who you are, we are one country. But in respect to animals, we have dealt with a lot of animals during the year, from January to December, despite the some challenges and so on, whereby the fencings, people have not fenced as yet, a lot of people still, they have the fence, they are not putting it up. I don't know for what reason. Maybe they're waiting for the government to give them the material, the cement, I don't know.
No, there's a labor problem here.
Yeah,
you cannot get people to work as you normally would have been before burial.
But Kim, is your land, is your garden. I mean, you have to make sure that it is fenced. Yes, I know.
But there's a challenge in getting people to do it.
Oh.
That's one of the problems that we have here. I mean, I experienced it, I could tell you that, and in the building back, I'm still building, but, I've come to a point where I'm able to operate my businesses and everything like that, without it being completed. But still, there's a problem here with the labor force. So, if you can get people to do the work for you, then basically you're stuck until you're able to get that.
But we'll have to start to import workers. No, they are importing some of the workers from Cuba. You know that, Kim.
But I heard of something
like
that. Yeah,
there's a agreement with Cuba whereby you could come, give a work permit. After 2 years, you work for 2 years, and then you go back to your country. And I think that is a plus, based taking into consideration the economic situation in Cuba right now.
Yeah, but the other side of it is that when these Cubans or whoever come in here to work, then finding accommodation for them becomes another challenge. That's it, really. I mean, they could bring in maybe.
So you could find from one problem to the next.
Yeah, but you
can't find people, and when you do find them,
people,
you can't find place to put them.
Right.
Well, they'll have to make some makeshift something barely somewhere, just a makeshift house, and and then just like they make the makeshift hospitals. And they'll have to stay there for a while, and then when they are through, they'll just break it back.
Yeah, but that is like I said, that is a challenge, So in other words, it's easier to say it than to get it done. But I know, because I'm in business, where I see that those things happening, and we just can't find accommodation for people. So what are you going to do?
Well, Kim, coming back to the animals, which is of paramount importance, despite all the challenges, we were able to deal with almost 1,000 animals for the year.
Well, I imagine that, because I know you've been very busy ever since you come up here.
Yeah.
Every week you come in on a regular basis.
About 800, 900. Yeah, and that is a plus.
Right.
Yeah, because sometimes
when I say deal with them, what
I mean to treat them. Sorry, to treat them. They treat and visit farm and so on. Chicken farm, and talk to the farmers. We had a good rapport with them, and things have been improving.
But it's nice to hear that, because we need to stay, that.
I think once we have the fencing, because sometimes you go by someone and the fencing not proper. Just the old fence, and they find a lot of the animals, they escape, and you can't get them to treat them.
Yeah.
But I think by the end of this year or early next year, things will be in place.
Well, I've been speaking to a couple of farmers, who said to me that they had the fencing material there ready, just in case they were to get the people to assist them, they'd be able to do it. But like I said, the challenge is still there, but they're not able to complete that process because of the problem that exists.
And something I want to complete too is that we have able to. I'm not saying. I mean, it's a team. We work as a team, and we were able to eradicate that of, not eradicate completely, boot fly. Boot fly is where you see the animals have something like coal in the nose and so on.
Yeah.
Secretion. I use coal because that's a local palan,
Yeah.
And we have been able to eliminate a lot of that. And even the pink eyes, something that's red eyes, I haven't seen that in a while. We have been treating the animals with that, deworming them, and doing everything possible that we can. And we have been trying, more or less, we have been eliminated a number of this problem in sheep and goat.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's a plus.
Yeah, that's a big plus, So you've been in now, and your presence, as you realize, you really needed in Carriacou.
Well, we do.
And we applaud you for that, taking the opportunity and taking, to come here on a regular basis to make sure that whatever service is needed, you're able to provide it for us.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it is not easy, because I said to people, coming to Carriacou is a challenge, because you have to leave your home every week. You're on Osprey, weather bad, you always have to think a lot of things could happen. So it's a challenge coming up every week for 2 to 3 days sometimes.
But we've seen the benefits. We've seen the end result, which I think we all do need. Yes, and don't let's wait until, if I know, we should go. But I think the benefits are there, and I saw, you might be able to give me some update on that. I saw that they have some black belly sheep.
Well, they're supposed to be up. I was not in the country, so I'm not sure if they came up, but I think about 100 or so, and they have to. Some pigs should be there in the farm. I have to go and look at it. I'm not sure if the farm complete, because they was completing the houses and so on, so they'll house them there. But it's something great, to have all the black belly sheep back and so on.
Because remember the days when black belly sheep was a feature in Carriacou?
Well, yeah.
I mean, when we talk about black belly sheep, we talk about Carriacou.
Yeah, Carriacou is a prime example.
Carriacou and Barbados.
That's what we had, And over the years, we used to be exporting a lot of blackberry sheep. Trinidad in particular, I know that, St. Vincent.
But you see, with the advent of the youths, a lot of youths, they don't want to even go and look at sheep and goat. Remember, Kim, we used to go in the movies to be happy, to go up in the mountain, high north and all this place, and bring the sheep up to eat grass and so on, and trees and cut bush.
For the goat and them.
You don't see that anymore.
Well, you see, that in those days, it was our way of existence. I mean, we depended on that. The animals, used to take care of our needs. Because whenever you see, like, I remember, school opening, and my mother would catch 2 of them sheep, we sell 2. I mean, it was able to buy little books and little clothing and things like that we need for school. So if you didn't have that, I mean, that was your resource,
Even cow, you don't see cows anymore. You don't see people taking care of them. I'm a surprise come to Carriacou, and I tend to call only for Lorena Waldron. People don't call you for cows. Very rare. Very, very rare. I mean, it's all about sheep and goat and pigs.
Well, they are much easier to handle, and the cows take a longer time to
I mean, just imagine a cow take 9 months pregnancy. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's long.
But after, because see, the thing about it, I remember, we used to rear cows, and you would get milk, when, after the calf, is born, and that would grow. And by the time you sell it, you weren't selling like for the sheep like $50, $60, I remember the first time we sold a cow. I never forget it. And my grandfather, we collected $975. Listen, we were rich.
Now it's 3,000.
Yeah, but about saying, as compared to the smaller animals, like the pigs, my first pig I sold, I remember, was $25.
Yeah, it's imagine, 200.
That's it.
250.
But I'm just saying, imagine in those days that the cow would take a little time before it could come to a point where you'd be able to sell it. But when you sell it, I mean, you're smiling.
Yeah. But cow is only profitable when there are a lot, you have a lot. It is not profitable having 1 cow or 2 cows.
Yeah.
You have to have about 5, 6 cows, One cow, 9 months gestation period. That's too long.
Is
It's
there
about
anything,
quantity.
is there anything you could do to increase it?
No, you can't. You might decrease it by aborting it.
Well, I speaking about one, we had a one. I remember we had a one, and we didn't mind because I mean, taking care of that one was a challenge. Huh?
But you have to take into consideration in those days, it's a flower guy. It's a flower was about $10.
Yeah.
Or
less.
Yeah.
Less than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if $900 you could live with that. It was not now.
Yeah. But in general, though, I would like to see like the animals, they build back up their livestock in Carriacou, as you've been trying to do, because you said some blackberry sheep are supposed to be.
Yeah, I think so. But no, there are
Yes.
dapper, a lot of sheep should come to Carriacou, and pigs, real nice pigs and so on. But I wish when they give it, they are going to breed them and they are going to sell or give it to some of the farmers, I think. People that could take care of them. I want them to give them to people that could take care of them, not interbreeding with other animals. And that's the problem we're trying to avoid. If you have dapper and you have 2 dapper, should breed it with dapper. You understand? But then you spoil the breed if you start interbreeding. Because when an animal losing Carriacou, you have a lot of interbreeding. So probably they're trying to give people that could have proper fencing. It's like you have a 3 or 4 dapper, 1 male and 3 female. Then the breed. You will not mix the breed.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're trying to do because they are really high class animals.
Yeah.
Real technical. I mean, conditions, you have to have the right condition for them to be in Carriacou. Carriacou is hot, so I don't know how well they will adapt to Carriacou.
Well, they experiment, with it and see exactly how it goes,
Yeah, because
Just
a lot of
much
money they
time,
paid for the animals, over $4 million.
Well, I know that, but the other thing is though that you just mentioned about crossbreeding. I think that is part of the agenda. In other words, they're trying to see now if they try crossbreeding, how well it's going to go, because you just might end up with something.
When they talk about crossbreed, they don't talk about the ordinary sheep. They're talking about sheep that breed, a good breed with one of the dappers.
Okay, yeah.
That's what they're referring to.
Okay.
You still have meat because there is meat production and milk production.
Yeah.
So if you don't get a good crossbreeding, I mean, you reduce the milk production, you reduce the meat production. That's what I'm trying to avoid. It's about meat production because you want to sell it. Because if they get going in Carriacou, as you say, we could export meat and so on too. We could start selling meat to St. Vincent, to Yon Island.
Yeah.
And milk too. Because you realize kids do not drink cow milk.
But they ain't getting it.
Even though they get it, they don't want it.
I mean.
Well, I don't know if they don't want
They
it.
don't drink goat milk, for example. They don't drink goat milk. Because I offered some kids some goat milk and they say they don't want that.
You told them was goat milk?
Yes.
But if you give them just milk, you say this is milk. What they know about goat or cow or any other. I mean, the point is, sometimes I feel that we really want those children to not do what we say now because we are putting them in a way that as though they have an option. No, milk.
But
we have milk. We have goat milk. We have cattle milk. Cow milk.
But Koi, the point is that if you say milk, what the kids know, they know evaporated milk, they know condensed milk,
well, they should know
and
that.
they know powder milk. So then they're not stupid. They will ask you what type of milk
I
is
know,
this?
but I'm saying it's us that doing them that. Because if we ensure that there are people who want to milk the cow, yes, and bring it home.
Well, let me tell you something. The only milk I know we used to have was when they are from the cow.
Yeah.
That's it. And if you didn't get that from the cow, well, you have no milk.
But I think that's why a lot of us will look very healthy in Koi. Because for the amount of cuckoo tea we drank and
milk and
cornmeal porridge with cow milk.
Yeah, but that was it.
That's why people in Carriacou live so long. Longevity is very, very long. So I told them that, I told my kids that. I told them that.
The other milk wasn't available to us.
But even the goat milk is a very good milk because people with immune deficiency, goat milk is very good for that. They use it in hospitals.
Well, I know that. Let me just take a final call inside the program this morning. Vibes FM caller? Caller, you on?
Yeah, Kim.
Yeah.
I drank some goat milk up in the country, man. It smells bloody. It smells bloody like. But it's white though, but it smells blood. I didn't like it.
Well, okay. I don't know what you
But the problem, what he's speaking about, probably that goat is having something you call mastitis, inflammation of the of the udder. You know, bacteria going to the udder and it comes out in the form of pus and milk.
Okay.
But probably a little bit of blood that was coming out to mix up with the milk, so it is looking bloody.
Now, I've never heard that about blood mixed up with milk, because probably if I knew that, then I would not drink.
But why is it blood? Because you call it mastitis, inflammation of the mammary.
Okay.
The mama.
Okay. No, I understand, but people hearing blood mixed up with milk, they say what?
But in those days, never observed that.
No, you won't observe that because I mean you don't know about that disease. But probably it comes like sometimes it don't come like pure blood. It comes kind of a creamish.
Creamish, yes. The milk, yeah.
The milk comes kind of creamish like, but you don't taste it sometimes.
Okay. Well, you never know. Anyway. So now we're getting ready to wrap it up, and it's been a long year. 2025 will soon be history going into 2026, And you've been here for the past year. What is your projections? What are you thinking about Carriacou, and what do you like to see Carriacou moving forward?
Well, Carriacou is improving, it's going step by step. I think we still have some little challenges and things will improve. People have to be patient. And not about what the country could do for you, it's what you could do for your country. I think people should wait and, help the minister, whether the opposition or whether other people that are not affiliated to the party. We should get together and work as one team to build Carriacou and Pitimat.
Yeah, I think that is important. I mean, you hit it on the head when you say as a team to build Carriacou and a Pitimatnik, And I know that throughout the holidays you might be going here and there with little gifts, right?
Over the holidays I might be walking. I've never stopped walking, Kim. Always walking.
Your work cannot end in terms of you're working from 8 to 4. You're working, and when the animal require
your service,
you can't.
Sometimes I'm eating a little piece of ham. I don't like salt ham. I like what do you call it? Frozen ham. Yes, I like the frozen ham. So I'm eating a little ham, and somebody called me, and I have to run. I don't put the ham in a foil paper and put it in the car and run with the ham.
Look at that.
That's normal. I mean, that's in me. So whether I'm in a party, I'm in a lot of activities sometimes. I'm showing GBSS, Chris Riggs and these guys and them, Heritage Theater, and they called me. I just leave. Animals come first to me, for me.
Service to people, eh?
Service to
people. And I know that people would appreciate that too as well.
They
because
do.
when they need for service, the best thing that could happen is having somebody like you who could provide the service show up. And they want you to show up now.
Well, in Carriacou, they call me all over the night, for advice, and I give them. I don't have a choice.
So you call it working 24/24?
24 hours. Always working.
24/24.
Yeah, all the time, right?
That's my dream about the animals in night.
You obsessed with them?
23 years, that's a long time.
Yeah.
23 years.
Yeah. You provide a lot of service, eh?
Yeah.
But to Carriacou in particular, where you're from,
that's
it's
my
good
hometown.
that you could give back.
Yeah, I feel happy being in Carriacou. When I come to Carriacou, I feel very happy.
Oh, okay.
Wednesday?
No. Carriacou is a bit too slow for me.
And let me also give you the opportunity on this final show, to wish, your colleagues and everybody, greetings for the season.
Well, I want to say for the past year, it's been a pleasure being in Carriacou. I want to be, despite sometimes the little rough ride of the Osprey, but it's a pleasure. I've enjoyed being in Carriacou. I've been enjoying working with my colleagues. They have been very cooperative. And I wish everybody in Carriacou a happy Christmas and a prosperous New Year. But please be moderate when you are drinking. And if you are drinking, get a designated driver.
I like that. Okay.
Designated driver?
Yeah.
That is not drinking like you are drinking.
Yeah, no, and make sure the designated driver is doing his job too. Eh?
And have it licensed.
Yes. Right, Koi? It's important. It's important.
Yes, it is important that we, plan and organize ourselves. As I reflect back on the past year, we have been here week after week. Sometimes might miss one, might miss two, but we are here to share information with you. And I want to say thanks to all those of you. I've met a few people who said, boss, I listened to what you are saying. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they would agree with everything that we're saying. And certainly I know I don't agree with everything everybody's saying, but I understand, I listen, and I think that is what is happening. So as we come to the end of this year, in the last 12 months, and talking about this whole Speak Out Unfiltered, I would like to think that a lot of people who listen to us have learned a couple of things. You don't necessarily have to believe everything that we say, but of course, the idea is we can discuss, we can reason, and understand what the process is. So to all my, and I want to take the time to say good morning, special good morning to and season greetings to Mr. Andrew. He's always, whenever he calls this program, you always mention me. And so I want to say season greetings to you. I mean, just goodwill. I'm wishing you all the best, and that, there are challenges in this life, but, we can always make it. Yes, with the conviction and determination that we might have. Mm-hmm. So to everyone, wherever, far and near, close, around the corner, season greetings to you, and please understand that the most important gift you can have in this life is life.
And we're going to say again, thank you guys, and all those who participated in the program. And to our listeners out there, this is our final program for the year. We're going to resume back hopefully in 2026 on the 8th of January. That's when our first show will be held. So for the rest of the holidays, we hope you enjoy it. Whatever you choose to do it moderately. Enjoy with the family. Take some time for yourself as well. And hopefully next year, we're going to be back again. So we're going to say to you one more time, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us right here on Vibes FM.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host and guests and not the views of this radio station.